everybody, how y'all doing? I am obviously the one Nintendo freak, and I'm back today playing Skyward Sword, and hopefully finishing Skyward Sword. Supposed to finish it yesterday, but we didn't because it took me a lot longer to do something than I thought it would. But that's okay. So today we're going to be trying to actually finish Skyward Sword. We're going to do it. So the main thing we need to do, aside from the story stuff, is this. I didn't think this was going to happen right now, but we need to do her side quest. She has a side quest, and it's taken us all game to get to this point because you need to basically talk to her a bunch. I haven't actually talked to her that much in this playthrough. You came to see me. I'm so happy. Sure, yeah, I came to see you. You make me so happy, I think I am going to keel over. Lately, when I think about you, my head gets all fuzzy and my heart races and I get short of breath and I feel all dizzy. I mean, that sounds pretty bad. We got such a tease. If you wanted me to take care of you forever, this girl, she's all over me right now. Sure. So we've got to the point where she now calls us darling. I believe we've had 2 previous conversations. Also, hi Kai, how you doing? I hope you're doing good today. Yeah, we've had 2 conversations with her previously. This is, I think, the 3rd conversation. It might be the 4th one. And yeah, once you've talked to her and get to the point where she calls you darling, that's the point where you have to then act and move on downstairs. I believe the house is down here. If you go down to this house, not this house, this house. I'm doing pretty good, guy. Glad to see it. I'm glad you're doing good too. It's always nice to hear. So if we go to her house and sleep, just because it's a lot quicker to just go to her house and sleep than go to like your own place and sleep. Because this is where we need to be, I believe. Yeah, now we can talk to her father. Howdy Rob, you picked a good time to visit. Why? What do you mean why? This is important. My little girl's in trouble. Yep, the shining star of the item check is the source of my problem. That's my darling daughter, in case you forgot. She's been out all sorts lately. She'll be sitting and staring off into yonder. And then she'll get redder than a tomato on a vine. Wait just a gosh darn minute. Cat. Hi cat. Did you want to come and say hello? Wait just a gosh darn minute. I know what's going on. My sunshine's got herself an unwanted admirer. Not that I can blame the fella. She's as sweet as honey and twice as pretty as a spring flower. Nope. 3 times as pretty. Not even twice. 3 times. Cat, what are you doing? Cat, what are you doing? Yes. Yes. But what are you doing? You can't go through there. What are you doing? Cat! Stop! Sorry guys, I have a cat problem. What are you doing? No! Stop! Meow! Hang on a second. Put my controller down. Why are you clawing a plastic carrier bag, cat? That's what I want to know. Get out of the way. No. Look. carry bag. Yes, there are more carry bags. And even if you pull all the carry bags out, you can't fit down there. Not entirely sure why you want to go down there. Come on. Yes. Look. I know. I'm the only one in the house right now, and so I'm the one you have to pester. I get it. Oh, dear. Kitty cat. Is that it? Are you done now? Are you leaving? Yep. You had enough of me. Okay. Now the cat troubles are out the way. You just sort of came in and then just started clawing at a carrier bag that was like half under a box. I was like, I need to get this carrier bag for whatever reason. And I was like, please stop clawing at my carrier bag. Oh dear. Anyway, back to this. It's no wonder the boys buzz around her like a swarm of amorous bees. Well, that word, I'm not even sure what that word was. But I won't stand for it, no way, no how. I'm gonna find the rascal and give him a good whooping. You gotta help me out. You see anyone buzzing around my little flower? You give him what for and send him packing. I'll keep my peepers peeled too, but I can't stand watch all day long. I promise I'll make it worth your while. You chase the varmint off and I'll let you chat with the apple of my eye. Hush, you don't have to say a word. I can see how you feel by the spark in your eye. There's not a fella alive who wouldn't jump at this chance. Ease this old man's heart and get rid of the lowlife who's pestering my baby cow. I'm counting on you. He doesn't get that it's me. Like, I'm the one that she's smitten with. That's the problem. Oh dear. Until morning. What are we doing? It's already night time. Until morning. That is what we want to do right here. Now that we have it's morning, we're gonna go and visit the item check girl again. I believe that's what we have to do. Visit the item check girl, and then we have to go back there again one night. And that's when I think we get gratitude crystals. Fairly certain. And then once we have her gratitude crystals, we have them all. So we're gonna go pay a visit to the demon dude. I want you to visit me at your house. Oh. There we go. No, I'm good. Oh dear. But you'll notice how if you get close to her, she like gets up and gets all like, and you go away and she's lying back down again. It's pretty fun. So the little details in this game, little details. Okay, so now we've done that, we need to now go back down to our room, which is down here. There we are. Back to her house. Go to sleep in the bed. And I'm just going to sleep until night time. Also, notice how his bed is made out of bamboo. And he's the guy that runs the bamboo cutting shop. I think that's also a nice little touch there that like didn't need to be there. You came to see me, thank you. The truth is there's something I'm just dying to get off my chest. I'm gonna ask you something point blank. What do you think about me? I mean, you store my items. Cat, are you back just to get that carrier bag? Please? Please, cat, what are you doing? Yes, you. What's up? What is up, cat? Okay, you stay there. You store items? Maybe I didn't ask you the right way. Okay, let me think here. What now? What are you doing? Stop. God, this cat. He's driving me insane. Let me think here. What am I to you? You're a shopkeeper. Are you serious? How could you do that to me? Oh wait, I see what's going on here. You're just too shy to admit your true feelings, aren't you? I mean, I am shy, but I mean, I'm just saying the facts. Like, you are a shopkeeper. You stole my items, right? You have no feelings for me? Am I all I am to you is some girl who stole your items? I mean, yeah. Like, I barely spoke to you all the game. I barely know who you are. I've upset her. I'm sad. But, I mean, she fell for me for, like, no good reason, really. Like, I barely spoke to her. I don't even know who she is. I don't want to commit. That you, Rob? What seems to be the problem? My baby girl's as restless as a twisted sheet in the wind. Is there something in the water? Yes. Yes, there is. I believe I need to now go back to sleep in the morning. The cat, I would not doubt. Like, he's occasionally jumped up on my desk, which is like right in front of me here. He's just jumped up on that, and I'm like, cat, now you're all over my keyboard and all of my stuff. Please get off of my desk. Just because he wants attention. That's for how the cat works. The problem is at the moment is that normally there's more than just me in the house. Like, there are my parents as well, but they're both out, so it's just me. So now he's bored. He's just trying to find attention where he can. I think... Do I have to talk to her again? I'm going to talk to her again. Because I'm not sure. And then I'll go and talk to the guy again at night. And then I think we're done. Okay, we're done. We're done with you now. Poor thing. Feel bad, dude. Going around breaking girls' hearts, but at the end of the day, Link is someone else for him, right? We all know that. I think it's this house. Yeah. So now we sleep again, nighttime, talk to our dad, then we get the gratitude crystals. I think that's it. I think that's it. Until nighttime. This side quest. It's just a lot of backwards and forwards. A lot of backwards and forwards. Hey Rob, I got news for you. My sweetie daughter's giving her good-for-nothing fella the boot. Of course, I feel for her. I hate to see her in the blue and all, but I'm pleased as punch the egg swiping scamps out of the picture. Dude, that has so many implications. Tell me, are you responsible for breaking them up? Never mind, it makes no difference to me. I'm as happy as a loftwing in an updraft, I truly am. There's the gratitude crystals. So if you accept her love, she will give you the gratitude crystals instead. But if you reject her, then he will give you the gratitude crystals. And it doesn't matter either way. It's all basically, all it will do is change how she acts towards you. That's all it will change. So, but yes, now we have that done. We have all 80 of the gratitude crystals. I believe there are only 80 in the game. I should probably sleep and make it daytime, because that's just going to make life easier overall. I have all 80. Morning. So now we're just going to go speak to the demon dude, wherever he may be. And we should be good. Where's he based again? Is he over here? I think he's over here. Yeah. And fall. There we go. Hello. Quite a lot of gratitude crystals indeed. Gold rupee worth 300 rupees. He's gonna give us the giant wallet. Can hold up to 5,000 rupees. Another gold rupee worth 300 rupees. Another gold rupee worth 300 rupees. It's all the gratitude crystals in the world. And we have the Tycoon wallet. Can hold 9,000 rupees. There we go. Well, how do I look, dear? You didn't even say it. I can tell from the look of sheer astonishment on your face. My appearance has changed so dramatically you've been struck speechless, haven't you? Allow me to tell you this. There's simply no word in your language to describe how grateful I am for your help. I'm so deeply touched. From now on, I plan to live happily with everyone else, not as a monster, but as any other person. Cool. Well, there you go. After you change him back into a human, there are a couple of things that change. The main one that I can think of off the top of my head is that you will no longer have monsters spawn at night. No longer will you be chased by geese and jelly blobs and whatever at night. Which really isn't a huge help at this point in the game, because we have no need to ever turn it to night again, unless we want to like find some fireflies or something. That's literally the only reason I can think of. If we need to find some fireflies because of potions or something, it's the only reason. Now with that done, we can go and buy the last medal from Beetle. And then I think we literally have everything in the game at that point. Beetle, come back here. Beetle! Beetle! Computer, what are you doing? Thank you. There it is. Grab. There we go. I'm going to buy this medal from you, Beetle. 1,000 rupees for a medal that tells you where bugs are.
Thank you.
It's so expensive. Beetle, you have nothing to buy, but I'm gonna double check, make sure you don't spawn something else that I'm supposed to buy. But I'm fairly certain you're done now. Fairly certain there is nothing I can buy from you. Yep. Nothing I can buy from you.
Oh.
You have no items for sale, good sir. I have bought everything you own. Aside from your propeller house shack thing. Like, it's the only thing I don't own that you own, I suppose. I believe we're stocked on items. Yeah, we have the Hylian Shield, which took us far too long to get. We have 2 heart medals, 2 life medals, Revitalizing Potion Plus, which we can use twice, and 2 fairies. So I think we're set now, pretty much for the rest of the game. We may have to obviously replenish like the potion or the fairies or something, but it's time. It's time to go and take the last dungeon in the game. The dungeon that I've been waiting to do for a while, like, because we've done 2 streams of just doing side stuff. But here's where we need to go, to this little statue over here. And we put the eye back in the statue, because we've obtained the eye to the statue by doing the Silent Realm in Skyloft, if you remember. This is also a pretty cool thing that happens right here. That didn't seem to do much good, sir. You sort of shot a cannonball and then, like, nothing happened. Like still nothing's happening. Oh, that's a thing. That's a thing that's happening. Oh, that seems dangerous. Dude, I hope that all breaks up or something before it hits the ground, because otherwise, I feel for the people on the surface that are gonna have like just giant boulders fall out of the sky. Like, look how big those boulders are, and they're just falling out of the sky. But that's the last dungeon. It was in Skyloft the whole time. A report, Master Rob. My calculations indicate that 85% chance that the structure you uncovered houses the Triforce. Given this development, I project that the moment for Zelda to fulfill her destiny and bring an end to Demise is close at hand. That is indeed true. Very close at hand. So, yeah, we'll be alright. We could do with a few more arrows, but if we really need arrows, there'll be something there. So this is how we get over there. We use our claw shots, which, by the way, were a item that the goddess knew we would have because they were given to us by the goddess from doing one of the trials, which I think is a pretty cool thing that they paid attention to there. There we go. Sky Keep. That is the name of this one. Now, I don't remember how to do this dungeon, but I'm fairly certain this dungeon is definitely an interesting one. It's a more unique dungeon, to say the least. Okay, there's a save point there, but we don't need that. Let's get this chest. You got the map. They literally just hand you the map right out from there. You notice how it's basically just a bunch of squares. There's a reason for that. Master, I have information to report. I've detected 3 sources of sacred power within this building. The power clearly radiates from the Triforce. I triangulated the 3 sources of the power and marked them on your map as a triangle. Okay. And then if we examine this, you will see there is this, and this is basically a sliding puzzle. Basically, you decide the layout of this temple through sliding puzzles. It's kinda crazy. Oh no, that doesn't work. But you can't move the room you are in. I was never really that great at doing these sliding puzzles. But there we go. That should allow us to get to one piece of the Triforce. Master, I have new information for your analysis. Analysis indicates that shaking you felt just now was caused by a change in the building structure. There you go. So you have to line up, obviously, the rooms so you can actually get to them. I propose that you use this control panel to move through the structure and collect the components of the Triforce. Okay. Also, all of the rooms have themes based off previous dungeons we've been in. Like how this one is themed off of the Skyview Temple, I think it is. The one in the forest, the first one, is it? There we go. What do we do? Ah, there's a whip section right here. Well, that didn't work. How are you supposed to grab that rope then? Do I have to use the beam or something? Ah, yeah, I do, look, you can tell. Like, over at this far end. There we go. That's why I couldn't reach it. I didn't notice that it was still connected at that end. So now we should be able to whip across. There we go. Yeah, that doesn't work, okay. No. Yeah, I think we just need to just cut it loose. No, I missed. I missed with the beetle. There we go. There we go. That's what he's doing. Stab him. He's down. Where do we head from here? This almost actually looks like it's based off of both of the temples that you did in the forest. Because there's obviously elements of the ancient cistern in here as well. But it's definitely the music from the first dungeon. I recognize that music. Where do we go from here? Where do we go? Where do we go now? Where do we go? Like, we obviously have to go some... Ah, there it is. Where's the bird? Bird? Did you leave? Oh, he left. He was having none of it, dude. He was having none of it. So, I noticed the little fire shooter dudes from, like, Elden are hanging about. And that if we can be crafty, we should be able to, like, get close to this to just pick up the bomb. There we go. And we can get... No! There we go. Should be able to go and just... Oop. Do we have to get all of them? Or did one kill all of them? I don't know. So I'm going to do it again, just in case. Yeah, I think one got them all. Nice. Okay. Now, grab the rope. There we go, now we're on here. Now, how precisely? Gust bellows? Yeah, gust bellows, I remember. Friggin' these not a fun puzzles, dude. There we go. Excellent. And there's some goddess butterflies here, which I believe if we... There we go, there's a goddess wall here. Gonna try and remember that, because if we come back here, we can use that goddess wall to get some fairies. So if we need fairies later on, we have the ability to do that. Excellent. So now we've made our way through that room, we can get on to the next one. And now, obviously in future, we don't have to go around that puzzle again. We can just go straight through the room easily, no problems. Okay, now this room is definitely based off the ancient system. Particularly the underground section. Master, look over that way. The design card in the floor there is a marker for all. It detects sacred power stored in the Triforce emanating from its vicinity. To reach the area with the mark located, I propose you pass through the door in front of you. But we can't, because we need a key for that door. And we can't leave out of that door. So we're going to have to go back. Because there's no way to progress. Which is something you will find common in this dungeon. Because you have to access things in the right order and you don't necessarily know the order. So... that's fun. But at least, like I say, because we've done this puzzle now in this room, it's super easy just to run through it. Because you just go back through here. And then you're back in the first room we started in. Okay, so we can rearrange from here again. We can put any of these in this square. And the only one that is gonna work, besides the one we already went through, is this one. But I don't know whether that's actually going to help going through the other room beforehand. There's a little cross there, which could mean something. So maybe I should try and go through it. I don't know, let's try it. I don't know what the little cross means, but we're going to try going through. Because, like I say, maybe we can solve the dungeon. We solve the like the puzzle in that room as well, and then that room's cleared, and we can just walk through it in future. I believe that's how this temple tends to work. Like each room tends to have a bunch of like throwback puzzles to stuff that you've done previously. Like this one, which is based in well, it's obviously based in one of the Lanayru ones. I think it's based in the mine. Actually, it's kinda based in Stab. But obviously carrying the orb thing, like that's the thing that was in the pirate base. I don't know whether they're doing one based on the pirate base, or if that's the case here or not. I'm not 100% on that. But I'm fairly certain this music is from the mine. Come on, dude. Shoot me. Bang. Shoot me. There we go. And he explodes into 1 rupee. Normally you explode into a ton. But, you know what, that's fine. I'm okay with this. Fairly certain I need to put this down like here. And then climb up. There we go, there's a thing up here to pull. Opens that up. There's a button down there. But I'm just going to look a little bit more up here, see if I can... There's a button here. Okay, but that button doesn't stay down, and there's a grate here. Okay. Pick up. Aha! You see what we have to do? We have to let it go along the conveyor belt to get to the top. Go. Now let's get through here. Run. Oh, we already pulled that switch. We did already pull. Oh, that's because it's the one that calls the platform back. Gotcha. There's another tile there that we can use to rearrange the rooms. That's important. We need to remember that. Okay, so there's a platform here. Oh, there's some electric here that we can't go through. There's also a switch that you can step on, so I'm going to step on that. That's what that does. That removes the gate. Does it go? Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. How do we do that then? Pray tell. Because that platform is way too far away to actually get back to it. Obviously there's the other switch there, but I'm fairly certain that just calls the platform back. There is a thing up there, look, so... No, that's not going to work. Where are we in this room? Oh, we're in this room. We're not even in that room. We came from this door, went through and around there. Now I have to freaking zigzag back down and around and then back up. Oh my god. Okay, well. Yep, no, that definitely doesn't go away. How do we do this? to do puzzles. Yep, that's not how you do that. Okay, cool. Glad we tested that theory. So I wonder, if I step on this, can I blow that through? Like, do I just have to kind of like escort this? But then how do I get anywhere? Oh, but wait, because that's gonna... Yeah, is that a switch up there covered by the spikes? It is a switch. We got it. What is going on with my controller right now? It's all out of sync. Yeah, this should just call the... Oh, does it just open the thing? It may call it as well, I don't know. For all I know. Right. Oh, okay. Electricity. What's this do? That opens that. Throw everything in there. We can't take this. Oh, I see. Got you. I got you, game. I got you. You pull this switch, what does that do? Opens this, which is the room we started in. So now we can just come straight to here at least. Screen, please stop turning. So yeah, we have to throw this into here. Oh. There we go. But I think we missed a switch. If we do that, does that send it back? It does send it back, yeah. I think we missed the switch on that the first grate, because I didn't realise I had to target the grates. All the way back across. There we go. Hill switches, open up the gates. Pull that back across, because I believe we need to have it come out at this end. Which we do. Please hurry up. Go on. Anytime now. Come on, conveyor belt. There we go. Okay. Now open that. Yeah. Now we are at this end. So. Okay, so this should lead us right into that room, which I think is where our Triforce piece is, so we should probably go through, right? Oh no, we still have the problem of trying to get through the locked door. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so back onto here. So now we can't move this one, but we can move all of the others. So we need one that once again has access from either below or above. There really aren't many of those, but maybe we can go back down and through. So I'm thinking like that. Because then we can go back down through that one and get to that one. And we can see what we have to do there. Hopefully we don't need another key, because I don't even know where the keys are. Yep, still playing Skyward Sword. So we need a key for there. But yeah, we can go down here to here, then we can try and get this Triforce piece, hopefully. So let's do that. What's the quickest way back? This way? Oh no, I need the time shift stone, which is over here. Why is it over here? Oh, oh wait, no, this is the quickest way back through. There we go. That's fine. This is the quick way. Back through here. Master, I have information for you. I've detected the source of sacred power somewhere within this chamber. This one is based off of the fire temple that we did, the second fire temple we did, not the first one. If you can find a way through the river of magma, I calculate a 60% chance that you'll arrive at one of the sources of sacred power. I recommend you press forward with the search of the power presented. Okay, no worries. Okay, make sure we have ammo. Good stuff, good stuff. So we have that there. So we can knock that down, then we can flow down there. Is there anything else? No, because that's a great. There's a vine here. What's up the vine? Kai was on there earlier on, but the YouTube chat, because of how good it's set up, I have to receive about sort of like 4 or 5 messages before it starts to show on the stream. I've been meaning to try and see if I can get that sorted out so it just displays everything. So let's just slingshot this. Let's fall down. There we go. Daikis. 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 Wow. Die again. Yo, I just one hit with a Skyward Strike killed everything. Oh, actually, I may. There we go. Look, I think we have to hit this switch up here. And then jump over. Yeah, there we go. Sweet. Now just to slowly drift down the river of magma. Just grab that quick heart up. Because we were down a heart. It makes sense. Pull that. Okay, so now we're back where we started. Do we now flow this way then, I'm guessing? bum, bum, bum. Get out of here, keys. Jump. Oh, I found the what? Oh, I think I had to hit that switch before I jumped onto the platform, maybe. That's probably what I had to do. That's annoying, because now I jumped on too early as well. No, come back, come back, come back, come back! Alright, we got it. I'm guessing you jump on it when it's not flowing. Bad things happen. It just sinks, I think. But we've already hit that switch now, right? Yeah, because now it's flowing. So now it's just a matter of hitting this and jumping onto it. Once we get far enough now. There we go. Goes nicely around a corner. Look at that cornering abilities, dude. Sitting here, waiting for time to pass. Wait. Is it an enemy? Where's the enemy? I don't see no enemy. I don't even... There's a hole. Oh, I think I need to hit this one. Yeah. That's exactly what we need to do. We need to hit that one, and then... jump onto it. Wait, it's not going anywhere. Oh no! I get the puzzle now. Please! No, I'm gonna have to go all the way again. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to go all the way back around again. This is so slow. Come on. Come on, little platform. So I understand the puzzle now. All through trial and error, dude. Trial and error. We have 13 slingshot pellets left. Using more than what I probably should have, but it's okay. Hop. Okay, so once we get on, dude, what? Once we get onto this platform, because then we're safe while we're on that platform, we'll get the beetle to go around and hit the diamond switch, which will start the lava flowing on the side we're about to head on to. There we go. Spin. Oh yeah. Yo, there's a silver rupee just sat there. We really don't need it, so I'm not gonna get it. But like, it's just chilling up there. Like, I just noticed this. I thought I did that too quick. No worries, Nick. Take that. Oh, I can't. Oh my god, if these hit you, you can't do anything. There we go. Take that. Goddamn frog things. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, be quick. There we go. Now, Master Rob, you have reached the mark. You've reached the mark. Offer your sword tricks. If you do this, I calculate a high probability you will be shown the way to a part of the Triforce. Okay, well I'm just gonna hit the switch first. And now I'll. So, What? It's like a silent realm. Yo, this is just a piece of Triforce just chilling here. He's just sat there being like, I am a golden triangle floating in the middle of this room in this very strange, bizarre realm. There we go, we got it. And it also restored our health, that's nice. No worries, mate. Catch you later, dude. You got the Triforce of Power. Created by the old gods, the Triforce possesses ultimate power and is said to grant the wishes of whoever possesses it. Just 2 more pieces to go. Okay, well, that's that been done. What's up here? Where does this take me? That switch. Oh, I got you. This is like the quick way back through. Gotcha. So. Where are we? We're here. I was looking up there and I was like, wait, that doesn't look right. Yeah, we're here. So, now that we've done that, I think we're best off going back to here and moving this one down to here, because that chest has to be the key, right? Because it shows you all the chests and that's the only chest that's being shown, so that's got to be the key. It's also where another tablet is that we can rearrange things from, so that's what we're going to do. Go back this way. Yo, restock on arrows. Even though I didn't actually use any of my arrows, I always used slingshot seeds because they're not as useful as arrows. Arrows have a lot more uses than slingshots. Definitely. Then we're back in the first room again. So, but now the first room is here. That's the difference, I suppose. So, we're done with this room. I think we need this room, wasn't it? I said we needed. So let's get that into a position where we can access it. In fact, actually, we can probably get into that room. So let's try that one. There we go. Yeah, because that's the room with another piece of Triforce in, and there's only one way into this room, and I don't think we need a key, because obviously the key's needed for the other piece of Triforce, so I think we should just be able to go in and do this puzzle and get it. Oh, so this one's based off the sand ship. There it is, look. I have identified the design on the floor there as the mark of Nehru. They take the sacred power of the Triforce radiating from it. Unfortunately, the way leading to the mark is closed off. Yeah, another time shift puzzle. There appears to be a time shift orb over there. Propose you utilize the nearby time shift orb to open a path to the mark. Yep. That's exactly what we have to do. Okay. Gonna run across across here. Grab the time shift orb. What difference does this make to the landscape? Well, we should probably kill this thing. Boop. Boop. There we go. We didn't need that rupee, but I wanted to get it. I would risk drowning in the sand to get something we didn't need. It was a red rupee, yo. You can't just, like, not get it. Oh. Okay, so that creates a platform there. Yep. I want this to be. Give him a final blow. Should be another dude. Just push it a little bit forward. Oh, just a little bit. There we go. There we go. Now he's dead properly. It's all good. Let's grab this. Okay. Any more platform? That platform rises up. Oh. Then the fan also starts going, which I'm guessing we need to shoot through to shoot something. Maybe something over here, maybe? It's pretty hard to work out where I'm supposed to go here, but I think if we go up and around. Jump along the top of the platforms that are here. Maybe? No. Okay, well, let's get back up on top of there, because it's the only one we can get up on top of. See if we can work it out from there. Right, there's a claw shot target in there, but we can't actually reach that. At all, in fact. So where do we go? Wait. Do I put it here? Maybe? Like what's up through there? I'm gonna use the beetle to scout. Probably its most useful function is that you can scout with it and see what lies in there. Ah, you see? We just need to shoot a switch up there, look. So if we run back around, get those arrows, run across, and then arrows. There we go. That opens the way to that. Excellent. Excellent. There we go. Grab this. Take it with us. Into here. And through and around. Oop. Got the right planets. Cool. There. Stevie plants. What does this do? I see. So we need to like. That didn't throw very far. We need to like was done like over here or something, where the fan isn't then going. Hit this switch, use my bow. Oh wait, but I can't. No, because now it's too close to make. Oh man. Here? Is it the spot? I think that's the sweet spot. Right in the corner. There we go. Sweet. We got it. So now, grab the thing. And run. And I'm going to go up and around. And we want to claw shot into here. Can we claw shot the orb to pull it towards us? No. But we definitely need it closer so we can get the thing. Okay. Oh, hang on a second. Oh, I'm just gonna have to run around and get it. I was like, wait, have I lost the orb? Can I not get it back? No, we can. We can. We need to run around here. There we go. Throw that down there. And I think that means should be close enough. Yeah. Now disappear. Ready, sword. Here we are again. Another glowy triangle in the middle of an altar. You got the Triforce of Wisdom. Created by the old gods, the Triforce possesses the ultimate power and such grant the wishes of whoever possesses it. You said this the last time we got one. Just one more piece to go. Nearly there, guys. Nearly there. One more piece of Triforce. And we're good. So... oh, that reset the puzzle, I'm guessing. Yep. Okay, cool. Well, we've got to leave the room the same way we came in, so... Oh. That's fine. There we go. Okay, back into this room, so we can rearrange the floor once again. I'm just going to take a quick look at my map so I can see what the rooms all are. So we've done those 4 rooms. There's still 2 that we haven't been into at all, and 1 that we haven't been able to explore much because we need a key, which is in that room. So I think that room should be the next one we try to get to. Yeah. It's near the one on the top left, the one that's like... I think it actually only has one way in from the left, so once again we need to bring that down to here to try and get that key, I think. Oh no, you can go into it from the bottom as well. Somehow, we need the one on the top left. This one, we need this one. Right, so we could have that one there, and that allows us to get up and around. And then just do this. There we go. Let me get that one, and then we'll pull this one here, just because we might be able to get that one now after we do this room. So it should just be like, go around and get it. I think. Yeah, although we haven't been in this room, so we still may have to go in this room for some reason. Don't know, we'll see what happens. Have to see how it goes. Okay, so back in here. Just run straight on through to the next room, which should be a new room. Don't think we've been in this one. It is indeed a new room, and we have a old rehash of a boss. There we go, and that's got rid of his first sword. Now we have his second sword. Oh god, he has electricity. There we go, that's got rid of his other sword. Now he's just going to come at us with his big old claw. Ow. It hurts quite a lot. Ow. Ow. And he's doing some work. I am back in the corner here. There we go. He's down. He's one of the more interesting bosses to fight, like in terms of like mini bosses, because that's what he is. He's a mini boss. And yeah, he's definitely one of the more interesting ones. But by beating him, we actually get the only small key in the dungeon and the one we need to get the last piece of Triforce, so definitely needed to fight him. Okay, so we should be able to just follow around, I think. There we go. Not 100% what that room's supposed to be based off. It kind of reminds me of the inside of the tree in the forest. This room was obviously based off the ancient cistern. Now we have the key, we can get through this door, so... Oh. Mobbling with the metal shield. Not too much of a problem. Just same with you. There you go. That's it done. I'm doing pretty good, Brandon. How are you doing? There's another one. Oh. Nearly not knocked off. There we go, that's him done as well. Opens the door. We are finishing this game today. That is what we're doing today, Brandon. We're getting this game done. Oh, oh my god. So many guys. I'm just gonna get my own bow out and just slap them back. Okay. There's another archer in there somewhere. Oh yeah, he's up there, look. That's him dead. Yeah, those stealth throws really aren't much of a problem anymore. Come down. Is that the last one? Got some arrows back from him, which is good. Took like 3 days to get through it. This dungeon isn't the hardest dungeon, but it's definitely an interesting one. I'm a big fan of it. I like the fact that you move all the rooms around. It's just got hearts in. Is that all this is? Yeah, it's just got hearts in. Well, we needed some, so. Is there another switch somewhere or something? Not entirely sure where I'm supposed to go from here. This way? Because the music's still going, so it makes me think that there's more to go, but actually I think that was it. I think we just go through here now. Yeah. Now we have to fight the Star Lord, I think. Again. Yeah. Now we fight the Star Lord. With some zombies! To make it complete. It wouldn't be complete without them. Trust me. Oh. Let's go stab this zombie over here. There we go, that's his first phase done. Now he has 4 swords, now he's like full on General Grievous on us. Oh, I jumped into him. I thought he was done with his attack. Oh god, the zombies make this harder. Zombies actually make this harder. Yeah, it's fine. We have fairies for this very reason. Ow. There we go. That's the end of the Star Lord. Say goodbye. Oh, he drops a fairy as well. Neat. I kind of want that. Oh. Yep. Nope. Yep. Look, let me friggin' kill these guys. There we go. All I wanted was to catch that fairy in a ball, and they were like, no, I just want hugs. I just want to hug you. And I'm like, no, I don't want your hugs. You're kind of gross. You're kind of gross, you know? Hearts. Hearts. There's a heart. 1 heart. Through this door. Here we go. The final piece, dude. The final piece. Stand. There it is. The final piece. Do-do-do-do. You got the Triforce of Courage, created by the old gods. The Triforce has the ultimate power. We've already read this twice already. The Triforce is complete. With its power, you have the ability to make Zelda's wish of vanquishing demise a reality. What's happening? What's happening? What's going on? I mean, we have the Triforce. Does that mean we win? Are we done? Is that it? Oh, it's brought us to the top of the thing. We're back up at the top of the statue. Remember, we haven't been here since the start of the game. When we won the race. Three pieces of the Triforce. Master, I believe at this juncture that a prayer is required. The ultimate goal we have travelled so far for is now within reach. Focus now and wish with all your might for the destruction of demise. There we go. The pieces all come together. Cool, this cutscene. So good. It's really quiet though, I just noticed. Should be about the right level though for you guys. I think it's, I've got my volume turned on my headset. There we go. Yeah, bad things. I say bad things are happening. Really, it's a good thing, but it's a pretty extreme thing that's happening right here. And that's that the statue of the goddess is falling back down to the ground. And there's demise. Completely crushed by the temple. It actually fits exactly in that big spiral that you've been fighting in. It's where the statue of the goddess came from originally, was that section as part of the sealed ground. Master Up, I bring news. I have confirmed that the Isle of the Goddess, which was formerly part of Skyloft, has returned to the surface. Furthermore, I detected the successful eradication of demise. Your prayers to the Triforce have been heard. In light of these factors, the seal Zelda maintained through her age-long sleep is no longer necessary. My projections indicate she will wake momentarily. I advise you make your way to the sealed temple as soon as possible. Let's go. Yo, it's like they're both like, Oh dear. Here we go. What we've been fighting the whole game for. Pretty much. What we've been trying to get. We did it, Zelda. We did it. Job's a good one. Nope. And she's gonna collapse. Dude, those stairs, they take it out of you, dude. After you've slept for like, you know, a couple of 1,000 years, just going down some stairs really does take it out for you. Good morning, Rob. Good morning. How you doing? I mean, it's not really morning. It's like, in fact, very late at night. But, you know what? It's fine. Dude, Link and Zelda are even like about the same height, look. Even Groose is like so happy at this point in time. He's even happy to the point of tears, look. And they're like, ah, that Groose. We have absolutely no dialogue here, so we have pure actions to guess what's going on. He even goes and hugs Granny, look. Yo, Groose. I love Groose. He's such a great character. He really is. He goes through a complete transformation in this game. Oh. Oh. But I thought the game was over. Hey. Lord Ham, how you doing? You seem to be looking a little bit rough there around your right eye or left eye. It's on the right side of the screen. It's like I'm mistaken. I'm sorry. This is all very touching, really, but I'm afraid I have to cut this emotional moment short. It's best for everyone if you forget about your friend. The little goddess is mine now. Uh-oh. Go, Link. Don't just sit there. My master may have perished in this age, but in the past, he lives yet. I'm taking the girl back through that gate to help me revive the Demon King. You've been so adorably dogged in your quest to get in my way, and as much as it delighted me, I can no longer tolerate your nipping at my heels. Oh. I will fight you, dude. Don't make me fight you. You know, boy, you've really pushed me too far. The moment I sweated and bled for this, is at hand. I can't read today, apparently. I don't even have time to grind my heel into a worm like you. Not now. Dude, Link, get up, dude. Stand down. You're in my way. And the sight of your appalling hair makes my gorge rise. What? Dude, Girahim is so fabulous. He can't even stand Groos's hair. You've done a fine job of spoiling my plans to revive the Demon King in this age, so I see no point in dawdling here. But the past, oh the past, so full of possibilities, I shall resurrect him there with the divine soul of this golden-haired girl. Do you want to save? Yeah, we'll save. So there we go, guys. We thought we'd beaten him. We thought, yo, we just wish for him to be dead with the ultimate power in the world that can grant any wish. And sure enough, it worked. He was dead, but he wasn't really dead. Because he's actually alive in the past, so they're just going to go to the past and resurrect him properly there. Even though he's dead in the future. It's kind of weird. It's kind of paradoxical, but it's okay. You gotta chase after that creeper up. Zelda's counting on you. You don't say. For Zelda to be taken from us at a time like this, it's unthinkable. Listen to me, you must do whatever it takes to prevent the resurrection of demise in the past. Quickly now, open the gate of time and return to the past. Yep, so that's all we have to do now. We literally have everything else done in the game. Literally, we have the biggest wallet, we have all of the heart pieces, we have all of the items, we have all of the adventure pouches, all of the things we can get to put in the adventure pouch. Dowsing doesn't matter. For whatever reason, the rupee dowsing thing, which should be there, isn't there. And then the other two are to do with the quests, like the main quest and the side quest, which obviously we don't have anything there to do. If you head over here, we have all of the gratitude crystals, and obviously we have all of the items involved in getting gratitude crystals. We have the Hylian shield, we have the fully powered up master sword, we have literally nothing else to do besides go inside this gate and beat demise. Let's go and do it, guys. This game is pretty much beat at this point. Yo, Impa! What are you doing just standing there, girl? Oh, you're not just standing there, you're actually on the floor. Okay. Rob, it's Girahim. He appeared out of thin air and then got the drop on me. Don't worry about me, you must chase after him. He ran through the great doors at the front of the temple. You may yet catch him before it's too late, hurry! Okay, well at least you tried, Impa. But, oh. Look at him go. Look at him go. He's so flamboyant. And is like just the best. Easily the best Zelda villain. I say this every time I see him, but he's just the best Zelda villain. He's so fabulously evil. I think that's the best way of describing him. He's fabulously evil. Uh-oh. Hear me, my hordes. The spell will soon be complete. The Demon King returns. Until then, you will keep that whelp from interfering with my ritual. I don't care if the whole lot of you get lodged in the end of his blade. You will buy me the time I need. Do not fear him. Fear my wrath. If you fail. You know what's coming if you're here in yesterday's stream, because we did this in yesterday's stream, because it's part of the Thunder Dragon round. So you know what's coming. We have to make our way through his hordes. And there's quite a few guys to fight through. Luckily, most of them die quite quickly, but they do get harder as the further down you get, so... Boop, boop, boop. Snaps his fingers, makes another barrier. And then spawns more dudes. Is that it? All them dead? Let's keep going. Then you get these dudes that's free and just throw bombs at you. I wonder, can you like... No. Apparently it missed. It's okay though. The thing that's going to make this easier is that the monsters freaking drop hearts. This is why I'm not like just trying to run fast to get through it, like I was yesterday a little bit. Oh god, I ran out of stamina. Oh my god, I'm just getting wrecked. It's okay though. We can get some of these hearts that are dropping. Because I have both of the heart medals, it means hearts are actually dropping at a normal rate again, same as they would do in the normal game if I didn't have any of the heart medals. So, like, I'm not too scared of this because, like I say, I've taken a fair bit of damage, but I'm back up to only having 2 hearts missing. So, boom. Take that, everyone. There we go. There we go, another barrier. We're going to fight some shield moblins. Ow. Now, if I remember correctly, I don't think we have a use for bombs after this anyway, so... But if we throw a bomb like that, there we go. These guys. There we go. There's another one dead, and the last one. Like, I'm not trying to be careful with it at all, I'm just going through it. It's all good. I have healing items. Like, hearts will spawn as I continue to make my way down. It's all good. Oop. Hey there, Mr. Archer. Spawn. Get those out. Any hearts? No. Okay. Another one. Where's the heart? There it is. I'm just trying to listen out for when the hearts drop, so I can pick them all up. There we go, there's a few drop here, look. Right, we good? Okay. so many guys. It doesn't matter how quick you actually do this, it makes it seem like you're on a time limit, but it doesn't matter, the end result will always be the same, no matter how fast you do it. So I'm just taking my time here, having some fun, killing some dudes. I actually have quite a lot of fun just plowing my way through guys. Ow. Oop. Ah, we're at the one with the freaking blue one. Come here, dude. Come on. Come on then. Come on then, one more time. One more time. Bring it. There we go. He does spawn more guys. So you gotta kill this guy to stop them from spawning. He also drops a monster horn, which is pretty... It's like, yeah, I got a monster horn. I don't really need those now, but I have one. Just here's a reminder of what one is, in case you forgot in your adventure. Well, nice green turn again. Or something. I really wish it would stop doing that. I literally don't know why it's doing it, because it's turned off. Something is making it work though, so... There we go, they just blew themselves up. Fun times. I'm hoping some of these drop some hearts because I can do with a bit of a life refill before we get to fighting Gary and the Baron. I don't seem to be dropping too many. There's no one for it. I think we have to fight the Stalfos now? Yeah, there's two Stalfos to fight. Ow. There you go. Stalfos dead. Moving swiftly onwards. Dang, how did he miss it? How did he avoid my attack? Come on. Come on. Like the hardest Bokoblin to fight. Because he runs away from you and he actually lunges and tries to attack you. Like the best way to fight him is to counter his attacks. He's just like backing away slowly. Ow. Ow. Dang, he was one hit off falling over before he hit me. Ow. Ow. Running out of stamina is a bad move. Okay, we had to use the fairy. That's my bad. I probably could have done that without having to use the fairy. But it's okay. Dude, these waves of archers here are like brutal. They end up doing so much to you. What do we have left? We still have a fairy, we have our revitalizing potion. I'm going to use that because that'll give us some health back before going into this fight. I'm going to go into this fight holding a bomb. I did not know that happened. If you walked into the cutscene with a bomb, you just sort of like run in with it, drop it, and it's probably going to explode at my feet and damage me or something now if it hasn't already exploded in the cutscene. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, we didn't get a chance to get our last heart of the drop, but we got most of the hearts out of those guys, which is nice. So we're fairly good. Welcome back, Nick. Bum, bum, dum, ah, bum. I realize a simple child like you knows nothing of magic, but spells like this take time and a steady hand. Can't you wait quietly like a good boy? You petulant brat. You've pushed me too far. I've waited my whole existence for this. This is my moment. You know what? Fine. If you're so intent on hurrying to your grave, I'll be happy to send you on your way or something along those lines. This time there will be no heroic escape. I was a fool to toy with you and let you walk away your life before, but I won't make that mistake again. That I promise. If only I'd put you in your place from the very beginning. Show a human a little mercy and the next thing you know he thinks himself your equal. Given my station, I had to maintain some semblance of dignity, so I let you run with your life, twice even. Such a guilty pleasure. But instead of scurrying away like any creature with a basic instinct to survive, you just kept coming back, again and again and again. You've let a mere boy make a fool of me. For the last time you stand before a demon, or should I say a weapon without mercy. For you, boy, I have prepared a most appropriate and humiliating death. I even have a pet name for it. I call it the Endless Plunge. First, I'll take my time bludgeoning you, and when I grow bored of it, I will drive you to the edge and deliver a last strike to send you falling down to your doom. I'll delight in casting your body into this pit and snuffing out the flame of your life. Your broken body will serve as a fine sustenance for the Demon King. Here we go. So, this guy, you basically just have to keep slashing him and shield block when appropriate. Like when he's like countered your hit. Oh, and when he does this, you have to make sure you don't hit his hands and basically keep slicing in between them. So it's good to obviously you have to slow down at that point. See, and if you do end up hitting his hands, he'll do that and do like a reversal on you. So you have to be very careful. There we go. Ooh. That is the end of the first phase of the fight. Now we fall down to ground level. We approach the second phase of the fight. With this phase, basically your best bet is to... You can play ping pong with him when he uses his own version of the Skyward Strike. But basically you have to deflect his attacks, and then you have to stab him to hit the gem in his chest. You can't use any sort of slash, it has to be a stab. Come on. Come on. Shield didn't work. Come on. There we go. If you're lucky, you can get 2 stabs in, I've noticed. Oh, this is annoying. Come on. Either play ping pong or friggin' hit me with your sword. Nope, you're just gonna do this again? Okay. There we go. If you don't hit it back in exactly the same way, if he throws when he throws the Skyward Strikes at you, then it will just like bounce off into nowhere. There we go. Now we're entering into phase 3. He gets a big old sword, and this one does a fair bit of damage. There we go. You have to hit his sword exactly parallel to how he's doing it. So like if he holds it horizontally, you have to do vertical slashes. And the example, if you mess it up or you do like a diagonal or the wrong type of slash, he'll parry it. If you do that twice while trying to wear his sword down, he will, or sometimes once. I think it depends. Like that one, I got away with it once, and then the second time he went back. But sometimes if you just do it once, he comes back at you. You also can't stab him while you're doing that. I think it's if you hit the black part of the sword, actually, which is maybe why it messes up. Sometimes the remote is too sensitive, because I didn't even swing my sword there when he actually parried the attack. There we go. Got him. This is preposterous, driven to my knees by a simple child of man. Laughable. No matter how many times we clash, I can't prevail. You think I can't defeat you? You think I can't win? Boy, what are you? Ah, but never mind that. Victory is still mine to savor. While we fought, the ritual I started continued. At last, it's complete. The Demon King shall devour the soul of the goddess and resurrect in his full glory. Oh God, no, Zelda. Well, here he is. Notice how he's in his more basic form here. He doesn't have his arms or his, like, friggin' tail or anything. He's literally just the avocado, dude. Oh god. She seems like she's in pain. I feel like we should do something. Don't you see? It's all over! You and your kind have lost this world, and everything in it now belongs to darkness. They belong to my master. Welcome back to us, Master. Dude, this is some frightening imagery right there. So Girahim was Demise's sword all along, effectively the parallel to Fi being our sword. Notice how, like, when Girahim took his final form, he looked a lot more like Fi. And that's because he's also a sword spirit. So you are the chosen knight of the goddess. Intriguing. The goddess lowered herself to a mortal existence to keep me imprisoned. How pathetic. This bag of flesh pales in comparison to the magnificence of her previous form. It's Groose! Don't worry, Rob, Groose has got this! Freaking saves the day. This is the best. I love him. Rob, I caught her. She's okay. So you and that other human would stand before obliteration to aid the goddess, would you? How curious. The humans I've known were weak things, hardly more than insects shivering under rocks and ready to flee at the mere glimpse of me. When I last walked this world, they did little more than scream and cling to their goddess, mewling and praying, counting on her to protect them. How amusing to think those cowards begot someone like you. You grow more fascinating by the second, human. I never imagined to meet one of your kind who wished to stand against me in battle. Very well then, I shall prepare a place for us where we will not be bothered by distractions. If If you still have the courage to face me, seek me there. Rob, we're counting on you. Oh, and Granny had some info for you. The old girl says it'll take time for that grease wad to absorb Zelda's soul completely. If you can take him down before her soul gets sucked up into that thing, you might still have a chance. I know you can do it. Dude, Goose's theme is playing through this, and it's so good. So yeah, you gotta do this. You're all Zelda's god. You gotta make this happen. Dude, Goose, he's there, just all the way. I love him. He's so good. If you fear for your life, do not follow me. You can spend what little time your world has left cowering and crying as befits your kind. But if you truly desire to raise your blade against the world I would build, come for me. I've waited eons to return. I can spare a few more moments to let you decide. It's up to you now. It's all up to us, dude. We have to do it. We gotta face him, and we gotta beat him. How are we gonna do that? I don't know. I can't say. But we gotta do it. He's probably gonna tell us, your hearts have decreased quite dramatically, replenishing your life at the earliest opportunity. Gotta love you. There's a statue here where you could say that. Would recommend doing so. I am low on hearts, and I could do with restocking on a fairy and maybe a potion. So I'm gonna go and do that. I know it seems really anticlimactic. But yeah, I really do need to prepare for this fight, because it's a hard fight. And there was once a time when I was really good at doing the fight. That was a few years ago, and I'm not gonna overestimate my abilities again, because I did that yesterday's stream, and yesterday's stream took way longer than it should have to do the Thunder Dragon, so... You know, we're just gonna be prepared. We're just gonna be prepared. Yo, Groose and Impa are just sort of chilling in here. That's neat. Let's just go back into the future. Okay, so I'm going to use this potion because I don't need it, and it's not going to automatically activate. I would much rather have fairies that automatically activate when my health gets low. If we go through this door, I believe there should be a goddess wall right out here, and that'll give us 3 fairies. There it is. Goddess wall. You ready? There we go. Did that count? I counted. Good. Great Goron! Something I've never seen before just materialized out of that wall. That could not have been... No, that's impossible. Forget it. Oh my god. There we go. That's 1 fairy. We could go and get... We have a 4th bottle that we don't have on us right now. We don't need the heart medals. These 2, we don't need the heart medals because hearts aren't going to spawn in the final boss fight anyway. So we don't need them. we could go and get a 4th bottle and maybe fill it up with some health potion or something. But I'm fairly confident I can do it with 3 fairies. Like, we have full health in terms of, like, having, like, as many heart containers as you can possibly have. I'm pretty confident we can do this. I know it may take me a little bit to pick up how to do the fight, but I think with 3 fairies, I shouldn't lose the fight. Just a moment to reflect on this tree here. We good? Dot dot dot. Thank you. Time to do anything? No, so Demise has already been resurrected. If we do not stop him, this world is doomed. I have no other words for you, Rob. You now know. You know now. That's what it is. You know now that you are the sole hope for the survival of this land. The danger is overwhelming. You must persevere. You must save our world. Okay. Back into the past. And we're gonna do it. Right here, right now. This is it, guys. We're so close to being done. Literally just have one boss fight to do. Do not panic, Zelda is fine. She rests in the back room of the temple. I never expected Demise would rise again. It seems now the fate of the world rests solely on your hands, Rob. Phew, that was way too close back there. I got serious sweat going. Can you imagine what would have happened if I hadn't pulled off one of my famous Groose maneuvers to catch Zelda? Famous Groose maneuvers. I'll stay here and just make sure she's not she's protected, so don't worry about her with one bit. Just get out there and clobber that Demise creep. I'm counting on you, Rob. We all are. Hey, Ewan. You are here for the final fight, dude. We're about to tackle Demise. He's been resurrected. We are the final hope for the savior of this world. Otherwise, it's doomed to fall into darkness and all of that jazz. Okay, we are prepared. We have 3 fairies in a bowl. Both of the life medals to give us 2 extra heart containers. We have the Hylian shield. It's time, dudes. It's time. I have important information for you. Once you enter this ball, my analysis indicates a 0% chance that you will be able to return unless you are able to vanquish your foe. Are you ready to proceed? Yes. Understood. Know that even in a place that lies beyond this portal, I'll be with you. And Master, good luck. Ah, so you've decided to meet your end in battle after all. It pleases me greatly to see such misplaced valor in a human. Take a moment to appreciate your surroundings, for where we stand shall serve as your tomb for eternity. The hate for the gods that has boiled in my veins. You will taste all of it in the bite of my blade. The only question left is how long you will manage to remain standing before I take your life. Try to keep it interesting for me, would you? And when you do fall, know that your world and everything in it is mine to dominate. Mine to subjugate, oh my god, mine to rule. When I finish with you, you can take solace in knowing your friends and kin will soon follow as I wipe all who oppose me from the face of this world. Notice that theme, guys? Do you recognize it? It won't be long now. At least the almighty power I've sought for a millennia. I will take the Triforce for my own. And the world will be under my foot for eternity. Okay. After all this boss, you should reckon. Dude, I'm hoping. I'm hoping. Cat, now's not the time, cat. Please. I get it. You got me. You got me. You got a hit on me. It's a good job you have this shield. You got us again. I get it, cat. Now's not the time. Do you understand what's going on, cat? I don't think you get it. This is important right now. This is like the end. This is the very end. Yes. Come on, demise. Freaking demise. Keep messing up the second shield dash. There we go. Okay. First phase done. I get it, cat. Don't worry. It's okay. We're done with the first phase now. Freaking get wrecked, dude. When you get the option to do the Fatal Blow, you should almost always wait till the second one. You can almost never get him on the first time it comes up, because he gets up too quickly, but each time you knock him down, he stays down for longer. The second time is the first opportunity where you realistically have a chance to do that. And that's how you deal the final blow. Yes, Cass. I get it. It's okay. I'm sure you can hear the cat, because he's being quite loud. Hey. Extraordinary. You stand as a paragon of your kind, human. You fight like no man or demon I've ever known, though this is not the end. My hate never perishes. It is born anew in a cycle with no end. I will rise again. Those like you, those who share the blood of the goddess and the spirit of the hero, they are eternally bound to this curse. An incarnation of my hatred shall ever follow your kind, dooming them to wander the blood-soaked sea of darkness for all time. I have confirmed the eradication of the Demon King. His residual consciousness has been absorbed into the Master Sword, and is now sealed away. You have done well, Rob. Thank you. I think it's over. Finally, it's all over. Nice going, you two. You guys were totally amazing in this little adventure I like to call The Legend of Groose. It's The Legend of Groose. So this whole game, it's The Legend of Groose. That's a little joke. Joke or not, your contributions to our efforts were heroic, and you have my thanks. Ah, well, you know, just glad I could make myself useful. I'm happy things turned out okay. Hey, so things look pretty sewn up here. What do you guys say? Ready to head back to our own time? Granny was really worried about you two. We don't want to keep the old girl in suspense too long. Hylia, your grace. Or perhaps you prefer Zelda. It pleases me to know you are safe. Master, I must speak with you. Master Rob, you have successfully protected the goddess reborn and defeated Demise, fulfilling your role as the hero of legend. My purpose here is complete. Therefore, I ask you to dissolve our arrangement as master and servant. Drive the sword into the pedestal before you, and I will return to the sword and enter a sleep without end. Master, you have achieved the purpose you were chosen to fulfill. Please set the sword in the pedestal and bring the goddess's mission to an end. Now, Master, it is time to conclude our necessary companionship. She's like, yeah, you gotta do this, dude. He's like, okay, I guess. Rob, hear me. My purpose was to obey the command of the goddess and lead you to the chosen hero of this land on your quest. When I first awoke and began this task, I perceived it as merely serving my function as the servant to her grace. However, I have come to consider the information corresponding to our time together among the most precious data I have on record. I do not have the capability to fully understand the human spirit, Rob. But now, at the end of my journey with you, as I prepared to sleep within the Master Sword forever, I experienced a feeling I am unable to identify. I lack sufficient data to be sure of my conclusion, but I believe this feeling correlates to what closest to what people call happiness. Our partnership is at an end, and even as we speak, I feel my consciousness fading away. Before I enter the sleep that calls me to the sword, I wish to relay to you words that I recorded many times over the course of our journey. Many have said them to you thus far, but I now wish to say them for myself. Thank you, Master Rob. May we meet again in another life. More often than you know, Fee. More often than you know. What? Impa, why? Come with us. Zelda, your grace, you possess the memories of the goddess. You must understand why that is not possible. I am a being of this age. My place is here. I know that, but you must return to your own time. I will take care of the gate once you have passed through. I can't do that. You and I have been through so much together. I don't want to leave you alone. Please, Impa, come back with us. Zelda, at the command of the goddess, I passed through the gate of time. I did so to protect you and aid the fight to prevent this world's destruction. The last remnants of demise are decaying slowly within the sword. Someone must stay behind to watch over this blade. His spirit must not reawaken, and he must never be allowed to threaten the world again. This is the nature of the task given to my tribe. As a member of the Shikaya, the goddess's chosen guardians, I gladly welcome this duty. Zelda, I shall watch over the Triforce. Its power is too great to leave in the grasp of men. Dependence on its might is an invitation to disaster. When it has served its purpose, it must be secreted away to lay dormant once again, the knowledge of its existence hidden from mortal history. These are the words the goddess spoke to me long ago. I remember them well, as do you, I'm sure. Do not despair, Zelda. You and I will surely meet again someday. See? I told you we'd meet again. That's good, Zelda. Stop. Impa, thank you. Thank you for everything. That's it. We did it. That's it. The end. Credit roll. We're done. Nothing more to do. Nothing more to read. That's it as far as I'm aware. Green Hatted Gamer. This is the end. This is the credits. We're done. But welcome anyway. Man, this game. What a game. I still love this game. It is excellent in so many ways. Thank you. Thank you, Green Hatted Gamer. And now we get credits while we see cutscenes from Zelda's point of view, which I think is a really nice touch. Like, that's when she first landed on the surface. And Impa was there to meet her and things. Hey, James. Game's over, James. We did it. We beat it. You missed it. We beat Demise, and all is good in the world. And this is her going to the first spring, I think is what it's called. At the end of Skyview Temple, I think it's called. I'm trying to remember what things are called. I can't remember. Man, this game, I still love this game. Like, the plot is so good. Like, so good, dude. Green Hatted Gamer, thank you so much for the subscription on YouTube. Do appreciate it, my good man. Or woman. You could be either. Your name doesn't really give a suggestion as to which one it could be. This is where she got captured in the first dungeon and where Impa came to rescue her. In the second dungeon even. I think it is, yeah. And they're at the Temple of Time. So good. I feel like... Yeah, I feel like this is probably like my second favourite of the Zelda games. And you've got to bear in mind that I put most of like all of the 3D Zelda games above the 2D ones generally. It's just my preferred, I prefer the 3D ones way more over the 2D ones anyway. It's the kind of gameplay style I like out of a Zelda game. So this is probably like my second favorite of all the Zelda games. The first favorite, my primary favorite being Wind Waker. Absolutely adore Wind Waker for the exploration aspect, and once again the story. I think the story in Wind Waker is pretty good. The story in this is even better, and the only reason it isn't as high as Wind Waker is because it just doesn't have that same exploration feel, and its controls, I'd hate to say it, are just, I don't know, the controls in Skyward Sword are always a sticking point with most people. I don't think I know anyone that loves the controls. You either hate them or you tolerate them, as far as I'm aware, and I'm one of the people that tolerates them. I don't have a huge problem with them, but there are just key moments which can get really frustrating because of the controls. Aside from that, then overall not too bad, but I know some people, like, that's a huge, like, negative on the game, and to me it's not. Like, the story is just too good to say I'm not going to play through this game, because it's just that good. Ocarina is a really good Zelda game as well. I might do a video at some point which kind of like just goes over like my top Zelda games or something. That might be a fun thing to do at some point. I've considered doing top 10s for a little while. I'm just not sure how I want to go about doing them. So I'm sure at some point that'll be one of the ones I do. I have almost no doubt that that'll be one of the ones I do at some point. But yeah, man. It's so good. It is so good. Next game we're going to do is Twilight Princess HD. It comes out in like a week from now, I think. Fairly certain. Just going to double check. Fairly certain it comes out on like the 4th of March or something. Which is like a week on, wow, a week 2 days ago. Like, we have 5 days basically before that comes out. So that will be the next game that we try and play through. Definitely. I'm very much looking forward to it. My schedule may indeed change, however, because I start a new job on Monday. So I don't know when I'm going to be streaming anymore. It's not quite as straightforward as saying, yeah, Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, always stream, and then occasionally Saturdays if I feel like it. Like, it's not going to be that straightforward anymore, unfortunately. But after this week, I should have a bit of a rough idea of how I want the schedule to be. Next week, if I do a stream, it will be Undertale. There's a lot of there's a lot of news, obviously, and rumors and stuff that have been coming out about the NX. I'm tempted to believe them. Basically, obviously Twilight Princess HD is coming out very soon, and obviously I'm going to be playing through that. Quite excited to play through the game again. I have Twilight Princess on the Wii. I've played through the Wii version many a time. Never played the GameCube one. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to playing through the HD version. Pokemon Sun and Moon, obviously, I'm pretty hyped for that coming out soon. Well, coming out at the end of the year. Obviously, the NX everyone believes is coming out at the end of the year. Which should be good. It's Gruce's buddies, dude. From Software and Nintendo post about it 2 days ago. I don't know, I haven't read up on that. That's some news I must have missed or something. If it's a thing, I might look it up after the thing. I personally, if they're doing a crossover with Dark Souls, I don't care. I don't like Dark Souls, to put it point blankly. So, I don't know. I probably would play it if it came out, but I'm not hyped for it at all in the slightest. Look around us. As a child, I always dreamed of the world below. I wanted to see the surface with my own eyes and feel the land's warmth, warm breeze on my skin. I put my controller down. I still have to press buttons. I think I want to live here. I always want to feel solid ground beneath my feet. See the clouds above my head and watch over the Triforce. What about you? What will you do now? Dude, I'll stay with you. I'll do whatever you want to do. The loft wings fly back off into the sky, as they're not needed. The end. Happy you followed the stream. Yeah, dude, it was a good time. The videos for this stream, the first two are already on YouTube. The rest of them are going through copyright problems, but they should be up later on in March. So if you missed any of the streams and you want to go back and rewatch them, they all should be coming out on YouTube starting some point in March. I think 2 or 3 weeks from now they start being uploaded. That's what I've got them scheduled to at the moment. So hold tight and you'll be able to watch them all. You've conquered hero mode. Congratulations. Do you want to create a save just before the final battle? Yes, sure. Is that it? Are you taking it back to title screen? Taking it back to title screen. There we go. Look at that save file. Look at that save file. What's that? Did it say the time? Playtime, 113 hours and 25 minutes. I'm not sure entirely how accurate that is, but it's probably pretty close to that. Oh, dear me. Oh, what's my favourite game? My favourite game is really hard to pick. Like say in Zelda games, it's Wind Waker, easily. But like in terms of picking outside of that, it's really hard to pick. I'm a big Zelda fan. I'm a big Pokemon fan. I am also a huge fan of the Mother series. Like it's pretty hard for me to pick what my favorite game is just in general. That's like too difficult a question. Oh dear me. From what you read, it should be different from Hyrule Warriors crossover. The game. That game was more of a Dynasty Warriors with a Zelda theme. This should be more of a Zelda with Dark Souls theme. It's in the combat. Okay, well if it's not going to be like the stupidly hard Dark Souls difficulty thing going on, then yeah, it should be fun. I'll probably enjoy it just for it's a like slight different experience with Zelda. I will give it a try, whatever happens. But like I say, I'm not particularly... I don't feel hyped for it just because I don't like Dark Souls, so the idea of combining the two doesn't excite me. Like with Hyrule Warriors, I didn't know about Dynasty Warriors, so I was still excited because it was a new Zelda game that was doing something new, and I didn't know the material that it was also crossing over with, so it was a new experience all round. I thought my favourite game was My Little Pony. Mark, seriously, dude. What are you doing? You just coming in here to troll? That's because I am following the Total War Warhammer page because I am a huge fan of Warhammer 40k. And I play that quite regularly on tabletop. And a friend of mine is a really big fan of Total War, so he's like, dude, you gotta play these, they're so good. So, like, when Total War Warhammer comes out, I will probably play it. Probably. In short, yes. Well done. Well done, Mark. You did it. Pat yourself on the back, dude. You did it. Good job. Right, with this done, what time is it? It is just gone midnight. Yeah, I've heard that they're awesome. I haven't played any Total War game. Oh, that's a lie. I have played one. I think I played Rome. I think I played a bit of Total War Rome, and I liked it. But at the time, I was playing it on my laptop, and my laptop was just bad and couldn't run it at all, really. So I didn't get very far in it, and I haven't touched a Total War game since, and that was years ago. So I know I probably like the Total War format. I also just like general RTS type games. So yeah, that's a game I'm looking forward to. Right, with that all said and done, am I going to do Hyrule Warriors? I may do some streams of Hyrule Warriors. Yeah, I might do Hyrule Warriors as a game to play through at some point. It's not on my immediate list of things to do, but it's definitely something I would consider doing on a stream at some point. Try Men of War. Okay, I'll give it a shot, Ewan. To be fair, I was pretty much just waiting for Total War Warhammer to come out, thinking, yeah, I'll probably get into that. So, are you stuck on Hyrule Warriors? Dang, dude. Yeah, Hyrule Warriors was a lot of fun, and it does take some skill to get good at the game, to be able to like do the really high-leveled stuff. That was super hard to do, and I still haven't done absolutely everything in that game. That game is a nightmare to actually complete. There's so much stuff still on the adventure maps and stuff to do. Oh my god. Right. So, we finished the game. The game has been finished. What do we do now? I'm thinking I'm gonna do a little bit of Splatoon. I feel like it's a ritual. I feel like you have to do that. So, let's grab this. Let's go back to the Wii menu. Yes. Yeah, I think we're going to do a little bit of Splatoon. After we beat Okami, I played Splatoon afterwards, and I feel like I want to do the same here. So that's what we're going to do. So bear with me while we swap games over. Okay, put my Wiimote down now. Do not need.